Hey everybody, it's O from Oco Ventures. Just wanted to give you a quick rundown of some of the things that we saw when we was at the port of Nassau. So it was on a Carnival Magic and we got into the port early afternoon, and the first thing we had to do was get off the ship. Now, this is a pretty long drawn out process if you go immediately when you get into the port. Mainly because everybody is trying to get off the boat at the exact same time, get to their excursions, and get to the port to enjoy the day. Now, as you get off the boat, you got to go through security. Everybody's going to have their sign and sell cards. So again, we told you multiple times, a lanyard is one of the best things to have, especially when we have the kids with us. A lanyard makes it easy for them to have the sign and sell card so they can just scan it and keep it moving, and you don't have to worry about looking for it.
Just a heads up, keep in mind when you get off of the ship that it's crowded, especially if there's more than one ship at the port at one time. As soon as you step foot off of that ship, you're walking down the actual port and it's very busy. When you get into the street, things get really, really crowded. There are vendors offering you private expeditions and excursions and taxi cab rides to see the city. We personally do not take those because, one, they are not Carnival sanctioned excursions, which means that if anything goes wrong while you're on one of these private expeditions, Carnival is not obligated to wait for you. If you take a sanctioned trip that you got from Carnival, if something goes wrong on that excursion, a flat tire, someone loses their keys, they are running behind, Carnival will wait for you versus you becoming
a peer runner.
A peer runner.
We don't want y'all to be peer runners.
Don't be a peer runner. So try and stick with Carnival sanctioned excursions if you can, or really, really reliable private expeditions if you're gonna do it. The street vendors, they're overwhelming everywhere, and it can get a little intense. So if you have small children, definitely keep them close because it's very busy. The roads are fairly narrow in some places and there's a lot of traffic, there's a lot of people. It's just really busy and bustling. So just make sure you're prepared for that possibility and that you're prepared to say no. They can be overwhelming. They can be a little aggressive when it comes down to these guys and gals who are just walking right up to you. They've got handmade signs saying, hey, I'll take you here, I'll take you there. Aside from the fact that you can possibly go on one of these excursions and be late getting back to the ship, just for safety reasons, especially if you're with kids, I would not get into the car or into a car with someone because they've got a handmade sign that says free taxi ride around the city. You don't know what licensing is like for them. You don't know how reputable they are. I don't think it's like Uber where you could actually see someone's rating. I think you just kind of go on faith. Now, they're out there because people do take that opportunity. I'm just saying for us, we wouldn't recommend it because no one has vetted the service. Now, they do have some stands at the port where they're passing out like flyers and they've got posters, and there's actually a permanent fixture type of kiosk where you can actually get excursions that are not Carnival sanctioned excursions, but at least they're more reputable. So that would be safer than one of the vendors from the street saying, hey, jump into my minivan, I'll take you around the city and give you the best tour of your life for $45. But that's just me. I'm not telling you what to do. It's just my opinion.
Even if you're not going on an excursion, there are a lot of shops you can visit at the port. A number of high-end shops and a lot of local vendors selling their goods. The biggest flea market on the island, the straw market, is also a great place to go and visit to get souvenirs for your friends and family, even yourself. From our Starbucks people out there, there is a Starbucks on the island, and it's about a 5-minute walk once you get off the port. Also, don't shy away from trying some of the local cuisine. There are a number of different restaurants that you can sit and grab food or do some grab and go while you're visiting the different shops. For more tips on all things cruising, don't forget to
like, follow, and subscribe.